In this video, I will be showing you how I make my Jamaican traditional rice and beans, rice and peas. Madonnas, if you're in class, please to hold up your hand. Yes, if you're still here, I told you I'm gonna have a little chit chat sometimes after I finish cook with you guys, and I hope you enjoy this video. So let's like break down my rice and beans. Are in Jamaica, I grew up in Jamaica, and how did I learn how to cook rice and peas? So growing up, I grew up with my grandmother, and we used to have farms where we pick the coconut, the dry coconut itself. We use the grater to grate the coconut and then juice it with our hands. We never have electricity. We didn't have light, so we used to grate a carrot. We used to um, the coconut. So that's what we used to juice our coconut and use it to make rice and peas. We call it Jamaica rice and peas. In America, they said rice and beans, but either way is the same. So how did I learn how to cook it? I watched my grandmother cook that on a Sunday. It's Jamaican. A lot of Jamaican cook rice and peas slash rice and beans on Sundays in Jamaica. And if we move, is a traditional dish. If we move from Jamaica, it's like we take that with us wherever we go. A lot of us don't change it. Um, so Sunday I cook rice and beans, and I cook it with curry goat. It was delicious, but I decided to just split the video in two. So if you're looking for a curry goat video, you could find it on my page. If you're looking for a rice and beans, you could find that on my page separately, because sometimes mixing up the dish, you are not looking for that. You're not looking to cook the same two dishes, so you just want to get to the point. When my grandmother used to cook rice and beans, and then when I started cooking it, it did not taste that good. And I used to say, why haven't I? But because I leave my grandmother's house at before I was 16, I really did not catch everything, how to cook it. So by me cooking for myself, and then I moved to my dad's house and I start cooking for them, gradually practice becomes perfect. And that's how I start to cook rice and beans. So after over years of cooking it, and you're trying to cook it and switch this and switch that, you switch little things here and there, then you get used to it. That's that flavor that you eventually hit that flavor that you want, that kind of reminds you of how your grandparents used to cook it or your mother used to cook it. You hit that spot. And when you hit it, you hold on to it. And that's what I did. After trying and trying for so many years, and then I change things and I twist things from how my grandmother used to cook it. I don't have her recipe, but it's similar. Most Jamaican cook rice and beans similar. You boil the seasonings, you do all that stuff, and then you just add the rice and cook it. It's simple, but some of the way how I do it, my grandmother never used to do it that way. As I said before, she used to grate the coconut and juice it with her hand to make that juice, strain it into a strainer. Nowadays, we just go to the supermarket, we just buy the powder, we just buy maybe the cream. I mix the cream with the powder because it gives me that strong coconut taste at the end of the meal. Oh, it's left that coconut taste in that rice the way my grandmother used to make coconut. I taste the coconut in it. When I use the cream with the powder, it gives me that natural flavor. So that's the reason why I add them both together. Because I am not gonna grate a coconut anymore. I do find coconut here in the supermarket, but sometimes I really don't have time for that. So I just mix those two together and they go perfectly for me. Make my rice and beans. My daughter always said, Mom, your rice and peas does not need gravy. It's delicious. So there you have it. And that's how I learned how to cook rice and peas. It's just practice, practice, change things, shift things, practice until I finally get it how I want it. So I just stick to that way. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching my content, and I will see you in the next one. Please remember to hit that like button it will be greatly appreciated. Have a wonderful day.